Hi, my name is Will and I'm a leader of Peers. We are a student-led club that provides education, empowerment, respect, and support, with the ultimate goal of ending rape culture in our school and beyond. When we talk to other students, most of them haven't heard of rape culture. Or if they have, it's been through confusing or hypercritical lenses. In this video, we'll begin to explain rape culture as it relates to our school and the world. So, what is rape culture? Well, our very simple definition is that it is a society where sexual assault is prevalent and normalized. First, let's talk about prevalence. According to the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, or RAINN, 1 in 6 women will be victim to attempted or completed rape in their lifetime. For men, that figure is 1 in 33. By RAINN's estimates, an American is raped every 98 seconds. At our high school, the numbers on sexual harassment and assault are largely the same. In a survey of the junior class, nearly half of the students had received unsolicited explicit photos. A quarter had felt coerced into a sexual act they didn't want to do, and 14% identified themselves as victims of sexual assault. So this is a big problem, no matter where you're from. Sexual harassment, violence, and assault are truly prevalent. But according to a U.S. Department of Justice report, 63% of sexual assaults are not reported to the police. And even though a 2009 study found false rape reports only make up 2 to 10% of cases, RAINN estimates that of 1,000 cases of rape, 310 are reported, 57 lead to arrests, and only 6 lead to incarceration of the perpetrator. So, why? Why this disparity? If sexual assault is so prevalent, why do rapists so often escape legal consequences? Well, this brings us to the second component of rape culture: normalization. Quite simply, sexual assault is normalized in our culture, leading to lower reporting and convictions. We live in a society with movies, books, celebrities, and politicians that ascribe to a dichotomy of gender. That is, the idea that men are aggressive, sexually dominant, and always wanted, and therefore women, as their opposites, are meek, sexually submissive, and usually don't enjoy nor want sex. And this dichotomy of gender isn't just simplistic, it's problematic. For men, it creates immense social pressure to be sexual conquerors, to pursue women, and to, have a lot of sex. Men feeling this social pressure are more likely to ignore consent, especially at college campuses or high school house parties, where alcohol and frat or bro culture can compound the general societal pressure that they already feel. In these situations, assault is presented as normal, sexual conquest. After all, they say, boys will be boys. But these strict gender roles also often dissuade men from reporting sexual assaults when committed against them. Consider actor Terry Crews, who, after sharing his story of sexual assault, faced mockery from both fans and, bizarrely, rapper 50 Cent, questioning why he didn't fight off his assailant. When men report sexual assault, they break with the strict gender roles that are deeply ingrained in society. For many men, it is easier to stay silent than admit victimhood or weakness. For women, the dichotomy of gender is extremely dangerous. Since our culture portrays the average women as not wanting or enjoying sex, women who do want and enjoy sex or simply dress in more revealing clothing are shamed as sluts, whores, hoes, or the new term, thoughts. These labels devalue the woman. Because she has broken with society's expectations of gender, she is considered lesser and perceived as wanting it, a phrase all too often used to justify sexual assault. And when women do report sexual assault, they face victim blaming and social stigma. Judges might ask them why they didn't keep their legs together. Politicians may tell them that if it was a legitimate rape, their body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down. That's a real quote, by the way. And in smaller communities like our own, women who come forward may face campaigns to discredit and question them, and to protect their assailants. In one blog that centers on sexual assault in our town specifically, Women repeatedly report refusing to speak out for fear of social stigma. We live in a society where rape and sexual assault are commonplace, sexual harassment even more so. And we live in a society where sexual assault is normalized and minimized. Quite simply, we live in a rape culture. Thanks for watching. You can read our sources in the description down below, and please don't forget to subscribe. We have a few ideas for other videos we can make, but if any seem particularly appealing to you, please let us know in the comments down below. If you're looking to start your own chapter of Peers, or are simply looking to check up on our club, you can follow us on Instagram at hinghampeers, or on Facebook, Peers Hingham.